Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Entropia content. Today I'm going to be discussing some of the updates about Bonnie's auction. I got a whole bunch of them, and it turns out that these updates have helped me decide where I wanted to go, like where I want to fly next. And I was just going to show people before I go. Some people have been messaging me in private chat about that shop episode I did, and they've been asking me like, what's some more ways that you can get good deals on shops so that you can resell them for profit? And I forgot to mention, this is one of the best ways. You actually come to where the shops are, like FOMA or Monria or the different malls. Go up to the estate thing, click it, and it'll tell you who owns the shop. So then after you've got the name of the person that owns the shop, this is where you use your detective skills. You go up to the player register, you go into the register, and let's open that again. And you put them right next to each other, or you just write it down if they're not next to each other. And then you type in the name. And if the name doesn't come up, just put part of the name. For some reason, I don't know why, but Entropia made this search field to search for players, and it's broken. And it's been broken for years and years. I don't know if they ever had it working. But what you do is, normally you think you would just put in what names you have. Like, you could type this name in and it would find it. But let's try that. See, it says no one matches the search results. So what I do, because I know this is a lie, that I just type in part of the name. And if it doesn't find it with that, then change it and put in the other part of the name. And then you have to manually read through and see if you can find the person. Still nothing. Holy shit. So I don't know, Entropia, if you want to work on anything, what I would like as a player was to have the name search feature work. That'd be a big improvement. This is pretty fucked. I'm searching for people named John because none of the other things work. I guess maybe there is an option to have yourself removed from the player register. Maybe that's what it could be. If anyone knows information about, is it possible to have your name removed from the player register? Like, I know you could set it to incognito mode so that no one can disturb you, but I didn't think you could actually remove yourself from the player register. Well, sadly, if it doesn't work for this guy, we'll have to go to the next estate. So that's the only thing I can think of, is maybe this guy's had himself removed from the player register. Yeah, what am I talking about? You'll always be able to bring the register next to it. Alright, so let's do that. Let's go to my apartment wing, and we'll just swing by there. Or not apartment wing, the shop wing, E, where my shop is. We'll check out my neighbor's shops. See if we can look them up. It's kind of neat, eh? Every time I go to do something as an example, the game's broken and it won't work. Like, remember that one time I wanted to show everyone the hero sword on Entropia or Wikipedia, or Entropia Wikipedia, or whatever it's called? As soon as I tried, the fucking website's down, so I can't. There's always something fucked like that. Alright, let's try it again. The user register, we'll type in chances. Nobody matching that. So what am I to think? That he's had himself removed from the player register as well? I doubt it. Bender chances. Let's see if I can find him. Oh my god, it's not going to find him again. What the fuck? Let's try typing in his real name. Bender chances. Nothing. You gotta be shitting me. Holy fuck. No one is coming up in the search. I must be doing something wrong. Am I not using the search properly? Use the register. There should be a directory of all the players in the game. Why are they not coming up in the searches? Unless they've all banned themselves from the player register. That's the only thing I can think of. But as a shop owner, why the hell would you be isolating yourself from people? See, that's the funny thing. I've been using the player register for years because that's how I used to sell sweat. I would go into the auction, see who was selling the most things that build or require sweat, like mind essence or welding wire. And then I would use the player register to look up the people's names from the auction and then message them. And then I noticed the same thing. I would type in their name into the register and like 90% of the searches would return nothing. You have to like put in part of their name and it would find it, or it's like all these little catches. So I don't get it. So that's the second shop owner now that I've tried to look up, and there's no way to look them up. They're not in the player register. So I don't know if any of those players happen to be watching the video. Did you know that you're not in the player register? Let's try another one. See, here, that's what's supposed to happen. When you type in his name, it's supposed to come up in the player register. And then once you get that, you can copy the item link, click that, or copy link, not item. And then here in the local field, you hit Control V to paste it. Now you have the guy's name. Now I can send him a message, compose message. That's not how I like to do it. Private chat, there it is. I'll be like, nice shop on FOMA. And if they're online, you can talk to them right away, and if not, it'll send a private message. And say if they respond, oh, thank you, but I'm not really looking to keep it, I'm looking to sell it. See, this is how you start finding who's got shops for sale. So you can't really be lazy if you want to get a good deal on shops. You have to go to each shop, try to find the shop owner's name, and then try to look it up in the player register. Fucking good luck with that. You can see it's not always a guarantee. I kind of wish the first shop I looked up worked, and then I could just say, hey, look, it'll work every time. Yeah, so son of a bitch. I can't believe that shit. Fucking player register's still broken. If Entropia wants to work on that, Mindark, that'd be cool. I don't know, maybe I'll make that the title of the video. Broken player register. Now what it probably is, it's not broken, I'm just not figuring out how to use it right. That's usually the issue. It's not the computer, it's the operator. Now, my computer teacher used to say that all the time in high school, every time the computers wouldn't work. He always say it's never the computer's fault, it's always the operator. There's a friend in my class who... Okay, I don't want to pick it up. I just want to get in the fucking vehicle. There we go. It's nice when that's an option. Oh, fuck. I'm carrying sweat. I gotta go drop that shit off, yo. Alright. Now, a friend of mine, he asked the computer teacher to come over and help him with his work on the computer. And I can't remember why, but for some reason the computer teacher had to put in his administrator password so that he could do something on the computer. So my friend happened to watch what he typed as the password, and now he had the computer teacher's administrator password. Right, so, yeah, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, going to use the storage. You can go to the control room, they got nice storage there. So anyways, my friend, he started to abuse the computer teacher's password, but like, he tested it out to see what he could all hack with having his password. And he was surprised that not only could he control everything with the computers, but allowed him to go into the class, change all the test score results, change his attendance, change everything. So he started skipping classes and then changing it to say he was there. Now the funny part is he was abusing it so much that eventually, is there no storage terminal here? I'm like, oh, there's such nice terminals. Yes, I came here to use the terminals and they have no fucking storage terminal. You gotta be kidding me. Right, so let's go to the VIP track. Fuck that place. Yeah, so the teacher eventually caught him using the administrator password. He's like, hey, what the fuck? So he suspended him from using, well, I think the school tried to suspend him from the class, but then the school board or whatever determined that it wasn't really the student's fault, that the teacher should have protected the password better. But the teacher still got his way, that he got my friend suspended from using computers. So it's like he had computer classes for his whole semester in school, but he wasn't allowed to use any of the computers. So that was fucked. Okay, why do I have no items in my storage, eh? It says 26. Maybe that's right. But my friend got the last laugh because it turned out a lot of the changes that he made, like test scores and attendance and everything, the teacher never even noticed that he changed it. So he ended up acing the class even though he didn't do anything. Well, he did lots, just not what he's supposed to. Now my high school is pretty fucked. It had a lot of corruption going on. That was probably one of the least of it. We had this one teacher who apparently made so much money teaching that he decided to invest his money into buying nightclubs downtown. So once he was the owner of nightclubs, he was also the teacher at the high school still. So what he did is he started offering all the girls in the class access to the nightclubs, even though they were like underage and shit. Or I guess some of them would have just been borderline old enough. I don't even know. Can you be 19 in high school? Maybe some students would be. But anyway, so he's getting all these girls to party with him at the nightclubs. And then eventually it came forward that he was sleeping with like half of his classes. I was like, oh my god, right? So then they ended up firing the teacher. And it was so funny too, because at the school he was like the love teacher from everyone. Like, he was the one teacher everyone liked. Yeah, that was terrible. But I was like, it went on for years. I was like, dear God, man, didn't anyone realize it's like, here's this guy like teaching young girls and he owns nightclubs. It's like, I wonder what's going on. What a fucked situation that was. Maybe that's why that teacher was so happy all the time. It's like he was the one teacher who was never mad. He would never yell at the students. He was having a blast. It's terrible. Alright, so yeah, what the plan was, I guess I was going to show everyone. I should before I start vaping. So there were some updates to Bonnie's auction. Now I started reading Facebook. There was like an adventure post that came up. Alright, anyway, so yeah, here's the post, and it's Saturday, September the 26th. So damn, that's coming up 2 days away. I gotta register. Right, so what she's saying, here's the current catalog. I'm not gonna read all these items because I'm kind of tired this morning. Here's some of the new ones: Summer Ring, Tower Apartment on Monria, the Leprechaun, more chips. Oh, they got some new apartments added. So if anyone's looking to do the apartment resale trick I talked about, if you can get a cheap enough deal at this auction, you might have a chance. Right, so here's the verified bidder process, and I'm still having to sign up for this, so I'm going to read it over now just to make sure I know what the hell I'm doing. If you're considering bidding on an item, please contact Bonnie prior to the auction to become verified. The purpose of this is to control potential troll bids. Becoming verified is confidential and straightforward, and no fee. You can contact Bonnie here, Discord, Facebook, in-game, etc. You can become verified at any point, but please consider doing this as soon as possible, as it will likely be busy on the night of the auction. Hopefully it is. Unverified bidders will still be allowed to bid on the day in case they miss this message, but it will be at the seller's discretion if they accept the bid or default to the highest verified bidder. Alright, so yeah, here is a message from Miss Pudding. She's the one that sells drugs. Drugs in game, of course. Get your mind out of the gutters. Alright, I was gonna say, is this the last page? There was one person who did post they don't like the idea of the auction. I think that's fair. They bring up some points that it may decrease the shop owner's sales. But I was like, well, I kind of think we should at least try and see how it goes. Okay, this guy is putting that the auction actually calculates to 5:30 a.m. his local time. Fuck, I hope he's not near me. I don't want to wake up that early. Although I have been trying to get back in. I almost got in the day shift routine. Okay, I can't remember where I read it, but someone asked Bonnie where the location of the auction is going to be, because everyone's like, well, I want to be there to see the items. Where is it? And then Bonnie mentioned that she decided to make it on Calypso, but the actual teleporter location hasn't been finalized yet. So I'll let everyone know as soon as I find out that. Let's just get a quick spin from the Bitcoin casino so I can close it. 26,1111. Boom, 26,130. So thanks everyone who's helping support my show by doing a free spin every hour while they're watching. That's pretty sweet when you guys do that. It helps me out big time. I'm getting closer to the 30,000 Satoshi goal of collecting 4.8% annual interest, paid out daily compounding. Right, anyways. Oh shit. Wasting oil. So that's why I flew to Calypso. I'm gonna land here and do some shit, like maybe I'll swing by the oil rig, do some, what is it, rock picking, do some sweating. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to do a sweating live stream special. Well, not live stream, but I mean live Skype callers. My plan is I'm gonna go to the sweat circle at one of the popular events, or maybe not an event, just one that's busy and doesn't have an event going, so I don't leech off other people's events. But or try not to. No, and then just offer people to buy sweat with the condition that when I buy it, you have to call me in on Skype and talk to me about sweating and how you got the sweat before I buy it. Just so I can add some callers into the show. So I'm going to try that out and see how it works. I don't know if we'll do it today. We'll see. Now, sadly, a lot of my shop sales have been slow lately. If anyone wants to help out the show too, they can swing by the FOMA shop, pick up some TT1 prints. Fuck, I forgot to put some more while I was there. Alright, so what else did I want to do? Let's go to the mall. Here, I'll show you guys the same trick here. Hopefully it works again. Say, pick a shop in the mall that you want to buy, or that you want to see if the person would consider selling. Then compare it to the player register. See, there he is. Now it seems to be working. So now I could pick him and do the same process. Copy the link. Go down here, control paste the link in. Now with his link there, I can left click on it and just open a private chat. Oh, he's even here. Oh, he's not here. But anyways, you could put, hi, nice shop in the mall. And he'll be like, oh, thanks, but I'm looking to sell it. So that's a good trick. If anyone wants to buy shops, I recommend doing this trick. Because sometimes people are lazy and they don't even get around to putting it on auction. Maybe they got more stuff going on in real life, don't have time, whatever the deal is. But I think I could really use a couple vapes because my fucking back is killing me this morning. So I'm going to go somewhere where I can auto do something. Let's try sweating. Let's see what's happening with the sweat circles. And don't worry, I won't do sweating for the whole episode. Just enough to get me going. Hey, maybe I'll do the Skype thing. Right, so maybe what I'll do right now too is I'll send Bonnie a message and ask if she can put me down as a verified bidder. Even though I don't have any PED, I was wondering how that works. When you're a verified bidder, does it mean you have to have the money right now? Or can I bid on something that I'll have the money for like in a few days? Or technically after, if anything of mine sells. I'm pretty sure the verified bidders must be for actual having the PED on you as you speak sort of thing. Yeah, I think that's what it'll be when Bonnie does this auction. There's probably going to be a few little details that need ironing, and maybe this first auction will help clear a few of those up. Because I can foresee a few little things. Like, I know a lot of times people will tell me that they want to buy an item and ask me to hold it for them for a certain amount of days. So what happens if someone's bidding like that? Should we accept bids from them or no? Because sometimes they'll fail at reaching the PED. And then you could have sold it to someone else for a slightly lower bid. And got the money right away. So I wonder if there's any Calypso viewers of the show. Let's say hi to everyone. See what's going on. Holy, look how many people are here sweating. If anyone's looking for a good sweat location, I would recommend this one. Yeah, we got someone way back. Hey everybody. Hey Dr. Nick. Yeah, that's actually who I was thinking of too. It's the guy from The Simpsons always says that. Alright, I'll be right back, 1 second. Alright, welcome back everybody. I got my ass kicked while I was gone. So if you're wondering, when you die at this Club Royal, they put you at this teleporter that's off to the side of it. And what I usually do is stand here till I gain a little bit of health and then join back into the sweating. Sometimes you'll have someone standing here helping heal everyone that died. No, it's just helping to move my uncle to the washroom. You know, I was thinking, it's like I've been looking after him, I guess, since, what month is this? 9 months, holy fuck. Yeah, so the first few months I was doing the, I don't know what they call it, palliative care, when someone's not like doing so good and they're pretty much completely disabled and you're looking after them. It can be really frustrating at the beginning. Like I was thinking, man, every time I have to change the bed, it's always soaked and it's a fucking nightmare getting into the mattress even sometimes. And then lifting him was a nightmare. I was like, holy fuck, my back is killing. I can barely lift him even a few feet, let alone up and down flights of stairs and in and out of the tub and all that shit. But it's like a few months of doing it because we were forced to do it. We were actually almost going to put him in a government home, but then the whole virus thing happened. And it's weird, like after you're forced to do it for a while, you start to develop better techniques and it doesn't become as hard of a job as it was when you first started. Like even my neighbors were nice, they gave us these drop mat things. Or no, we already had the drop mats, that's what it is. So if you have someone who can't like really control their functions anymore and you don't want to have to clean a horrible mess in the bed every time, what you do is you put these drop sheets down. They're sort of like a sheet that has like a plastic layer so it can help catch anything. So I was like, thank God, now the fucking mattress wouldn't get ruined every time. And then our neighbor gave us this one drop sheet that's like a mattress cover too. So it covers the mattress completely with a plastic layer so nothing would get in to soak it. And so we ditched his old mattress, got a new mattress, and now we're good to go. Everything like that is like spotless now. So what started as a nightmare actually got easier and easier. Just a little bit of like the right tool for the job, right? Yeah, and same thing with lifting my uncle. Sometimes it would work fine where my uncle wouldn't put his arms up in the air. Because if he keeps his arms down normally, then I can carry him under his shoulders, no problem. But anytime he's in a bad mood and fighting going to the washroom or fighting coming in and out of the tub, he would just put his arms up and then I fucking couldn't lift him because I had nowhere to grab him. So what I did is someone else we know that works in senior homes gave us this thing called a support belt. And what it is, it's like a weight belt that you normally put on when you're doing weightlifting, except this one's got straps on the outside so that people can pick you up when you're wearing it. Yeah, so if you when I put that on my uncle, it doesn't matter if he's upset or whatnot. It's like if he doesn't want me to lift him, it's like I don't have to worry about him lifting his arms up because I can just grab him by the belt. And it's surprising, like when you have a weight belt like that to grab onto, it's even better it holds in the underneath the arms. That's what I was thinking, if I ever got into a street fight now and someone was wearing a belt, I'd be like, hey, now I know I can just slam them easily. Just pick them up by the belt. Perfect handhold. Not that I would ever do that, just self-defense I always think of. Now, for a while there, I was kind of down the dumps because I'm like spending big chunk of my life just staying to help look after my uncle. But I figured the way the pandemic's going, maybe it's for the best. I'm not out being at risk to being exposed to the virus much. I think Canada just announced that they're going to help people until next summer financially too. So I was like, holy shit. As much as I bash Trudeau a lot, some things he does very well. And I think if there was an election today, given all of our choices, as much as I disagree with a lot of what he says, I still think he's our best option. As fucked as that may sound. Like, there's no way I'd vote for the Conservative Party right now. They have all the same liberal agenda, except they just fucking take shit away. So it's like, what shit do I want taken away? None, really. See, if the Conservative Party wanted to get my vote, what they would have to do is propose some sort of plan that benefited me. If the plan doesn't benefit me at all, it's a lot less likely I'm going to vote for it. See, as bad as the government or liberals fuck up the government, at least they offer some things I actually need. So I'm like, alright, if they're offering at least one thing I need, it's better than the party that offers nothing. That's why maybe I should run for politics one day and then just offer everything that I want as my campaign promise. And people will be like, hey, I want that too. Not that I would ever get into politics, although when I used to hang around like a lot of rich people, they would tell me that I would make an excellent politician. And I was like, oh, fuck. I think they meant it as a compliment, though. It's like telling someone that you think they'd make an excellent lawyer. Looks like there's nothing here to sweat. Hope someone gets a fresh mob. Yeah, just curious too. If anyone's a viewer of my show, can you type it in the YouTube chat if you've signed up as a verified bidder for Bonnie's auction? I guess it's supposed to be anonymous or whatever, but I'm just like, if you want. I'm just curious to see how many people are actually gonna bid that watch the show. Well, not that you're gonna bid, but just that you're a verified bidder. So that if you changed your mind and wanted to bid for something, you could. Well, I guess you can either way. It just gets you a better chance of winning. Because remember, the auction rule said that anyone can bid, even if they're not a verified bidder, but it gives the seller the opportunity to pick between. So if you're not verified, then you might get not chosen. Yeah, today on the vape menu I got some of the Ghost Train Haze with a drip of oil. Oh, it's so good. I gotta quit though because I'm barely catching a buzz. I hate it when I run my tolerance so high that it's like doesn't matter what kind of bowl I pack, I'm just not gonna catch a buzz. Yeah, and people sometimes put in the chat like, hey, just switch to edibles if you run your tolerance really high from vaporizing. And sadly, the edible ratio is less absorption of THC than vaporizing. So it gets to the point where you have to eat like 1,000 milligram doses of edibles, and then that's the point where you're running toxicity issues and you're not even getting a buzz. Now I tried that once, trying to like just do edibles because I wasn't able to catch a buzz anymore. And I ate so many edibles that I started turning colors and people said I looked sick. But I was like, man, I'm still not even catching a buzz yet. It's like, what the fuck? It sucks. Now it happens to raging alcoholics too, right? Like your body adapts to the alcohol so much, doesn't matter how much you drink, you're not really getting the same drunk anymore. That's why it's kind of funny. Every time I go through bouts of sobriety, people are like, oh, so you hate drugs and you want to quit them. That's why you're sober. And it's like, no, quitting because I want to get a better buzz when I do them again. It's not that I'm against it. I'm against it not working enough. Alright, this sweat circle is getting pretty lame. Let's go check somewhere else. It's so disorganized. Shame, a lot of people. No, it's weird. I notice a lot of times I'll be running up and down this hill, and around here is where I find some minerals. Like a papillon or some rocks. Yeah, I kind of do want to do some rock picking. Maybe that's what I should do. Hey, maybe I can combine the rock picking with some oil picking. Oh, was that minerals? That sucks. I thought I saw some. Maybe it was just the glitch of that thing moving. Watch, I'll go back into the archive and be like, fuck, I missed some fruit. Yeah, so I think maybe tomorrow's episode, I'll try doing the Skype callers. So if anyone's on Calypso and they want to sell some sweat, I was thinking about it. For Skype callers with just audio, and we do a short interview. I don't know how much time it'll be. I guess whatever we're comfortable with. And I'll buy 1K of sweat for 1.5 a K. But if you do audio and video Skype call for it, then I'll pay 2 ped per K. And it's going to be very limited, so it'll just be whoever calls in. And it'll probably be announced at different sweat circles. So if you see me at a sweat circle, ask if I'm buying sweat. And if I am, I'll fucking record it. I'll try it out with that price for a while and see how I can do it without going broke or not. As you can see, I'm very low on ped as it is right now. But once I get that whole crafting mission finished up on Next Island, I got most of my ped tied up into that right now. Hopefully that Sky Ripper vehicle will be back soon. Yeah, let's go back to that sweat circle. I almost want to try that Skype color thing now. We'll test it, see how it works. See if anyone's even able to pull it off. I'm not even sure how to give out my Skype shit yet. I'll try opening Skype, see what happens. I'm just going to do a little bit of a tour around, look for any minerals on the ground. No, who knows? Maybe if I keep doing this sweat buying and interviewing sweaters at the same time for Skype calls. Or I guess other platforms will work too. I think I have Zoom and all that shit. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, just go figure it. It fucking happened to pop up on the screen. Oh, why didn't I fucking pause the recording? When will I ever learn that? It's like when you're opening confidential material, fucking pause the show or else you're gonna have to fucking edit it all out. You fucking idiot. For fuck's sakes. Sorry, that really pisses me off because YouTube is so slow for editing out that it's gonna take me like an hour and a half. So like double the time it takes me to fucking record the show is what I just gave myself in fucking work because I didn't fucking goddamn pause it. Alright, sorry, I'm not even gonna do the Skype call right now, I'm just like super pissed. And all Skype had to do was open on the main fucking screen, but no, it opened on the fucking game screen. Ugh. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, sorry to get pissed, guys. Oh man, that really pisses me off. Like I was hoping to get outside, do some shit today. Now I got a fucking extra hour and a half of fucking editing. Son of a bitch. Why couldn't it just open on the right screen? I was thinking, why would it open in front of the game? I'll just click it because it should open on the right screen, the normal main screen. Fucking no. Opened on the fucking game screen. Fucking ruined a fucking whole episode. Oh, piece of shit. No, I was thinking too, like, maybe the Skype thing would just open with the Skype logo instead of showing all your confidential information right off the bat. Nope, that's what it does. Open, shows my email address, my full name, everything. You fucking piece of shit, Skype. I'm almost want to just delete the shit off my fucking computer. Whoever designed it like that should get a good fucking smack in the face. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, what happened to that whole confidentiality thing? I gotta put a password in. We're already giving the person my fucking whole name and email address and everything. So what is fucking getting a password left? Stupid fucking Skype, man. Alright, forget doing the Skype calls. Holy fuck, man. I'm so pissed that just ruined the whole episode. It's like I'm almost debating, should I just record a whole new episode at this point? Because it's actually faster. Fuck. Man. Yeah, it's like I'm 43 minutes in, and if I just stopped the show and re-record it, it'd be twice as fast as me editing out that fucking mistake. Man. I wish YouTube would just work properly. Why can't they have just an easy blur feature? Or even an editing feature so I could just clip that clip out? It's like, nope, you want to blur it? Okay, here's our blurring fucking tool. Good luck trying to fucking use the piece of shit. Fucking loads so slow. Swear I'm running a fucking supercomputer. It takes me an hour to fucking blur a 2-second clip. Oh my god. Yeah, I can hardly wait for computers of the future. I was thinking one day they'll be good at editing so you don't have to fucking wait hours to do stupid shit. But I was thinking, no, that's never actually going to occur. Because as faster and faster as we keep making computers, we just keep increasing the size of the video files. So now it's like, what is it, 8K video? Is that like fucking 60 gigs a second or something? It's fucking stupid, man. You'll be filling terabytes of hard drive for a minute clip. Yeah, so we're never going to actually have computers that edit video properly. It's always going to be a fucking nightmare. I used to do like a video editing business, and I got so sick of video editing. I'm like, I never want to see a video editor ever again. Now, I was reading online the other day, and someone was still posting that they want the oil rig back. Because we used to have 2 oil rigs on Calypso, but they closed one of them. There it is, the Shy. I can never remember the name of it. Oh yeah, just want to clarify something. This is what I love. This almost actually makes me want to go back and buy sweat. And charge a lower price. Nah, just kidding. See, this guy's being nice. He's like wanting to buy sweat 1.11. And then another guy put in the trade. He's also being nice. He wants to buy sweat at 1 pedicay. So then this guy put, Asaros, you made a mistake. The price for sweat right now is 1.1. But I was thinking, no, that's actually not really a mistake, because as a buyer, you can post whatever price you want. You can post even 0.9. It's not up to some other person to determine what you have to sell your items for. I find that funny when people put that in the chat. It's like, why are you telling someone what they can charge for their own items? Makes no sense. Well, at least I got almost 100 sweat there. That was pretty fast. Alright, before we begin this flight, let's get a quick message from the sponsor. Today's horrible mistake in the editing was brought to you by Crack. Crack, it'll fuck you up. Woo! Alright, welcome back everyone. I was gonna spawn the ship first, but I was thinking, geez, if I do that, fucking Aatrox will come and destroy it, then I'll be pissed as fuck. Alright, I think someone was telling me the oil rig is in the center of that yellow dot. Let's try it. Still can't believe I fucked up that mistake with Skype. Hope they'll remember it for next time. Be like, hey, pause the fucking show before you open something. You fucking make that mistake every time. When are you gonna stop? No, I trusted Skype. Like, just open in the main window, please. Please? No? You fucking piece of shit. I think there's a bridge to run across to get. I usually park near there, because I don't want my vehicle destroyed. Alright, if anyone hasn't been here before, this is how you get to the oil rig on Calypso. At one point there used to be a lot of different people that would snipe people, like the Russian snipers used to hang out here and kill anyone that even got this far. I don't know what changed, but all of a sudden there doesn't seem to be as many snipers as there used to be. Maybe I just jinxed it and I'm about to get sniped. So if the snipers don't get you, then you arrive and then there's an oil rig. And the reason people are parking their vehicles nearby is just in case the oil rig sprays the oil out and it hits their vehicle, it'll auto collect it for them. I don't know if that's still working. Maybe the game didn't intend that and they've gotten rid of it. But either way, that's the deal. So I'll say hi to everyone here. See who's all collecting the oil. Did I walk right past it? Yeah, I did. Duh. You can tell I haven't actually been here very many times before. So I'll say hi to everyone before I start trying to pick the oil. Hey everybody. Does anyone else do that when they type in the chat? They say it out loud in their head first. Or out aloud, not in your head. It's like, hey oil rig, want to spray me in the face? I'll love you forever. I was kind of hoping maybe the oil would spray out right while I'm vaporizing to like teach me a lesson. Be like, hey, you should stop vaporizing so much. Look what it did. Ruined your oil picking. I think I picked up oil right here before, so that's why I came to this spot. Does anyone have any experience with this? When they're waiting for it to spray out, which direction does it usually go? Maybe we need glasses so it doesn't get in our eyes. Hey, here's Mr. Axe. Come on, get it first. Yes! Did you guys just see that? Woohoo! Wow, that was intense. Who would have thought that I would have got the oil so quickly? Alright, now I'm happy. Maybe I'll just leave that Skype information. If anyone wanted my full name and email address, it was brought to you by oil. No, you can use it to interact money to me directly. Forget Skype, or not Skype, Patreon. I can't believe that. That was fucked up. I'll have to watch the replay, but I think the oil came pretty close to where I thought it was going to. Imagine how pissed everyone else is. They've probably been there for hours. They're like, oh fuck, I'm never getting the oil. Some guy shows up, says hi, grabs it and leaves. Remember, that was the Kenny and Spenny trick I was telling you guys about. The universe is programmed to spite people like that. So sometimes you can use it to your advantage. Not that you should take advantage of people. I'm just saying take advantage of the universe. It's like when you recognize the programming, don't be ignorant. Woohoo! Yeah, I still can't believe that. Alright, what I should do with that money is use it to go buy sweat. Wow, look at that, eh? 3 ped in just a fucking few seconds. Well, not seconds, minutes, but still. Yeah, I was starting to wonder, like, where the hell am I going? Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Should have guessed. Maybe I can use this wrong direction to find me some minerals. See, I would have just hit T, but they actually don't take you there. They'll take you to that other teleporter that's even farther away. Or not a teleporter, spawn point without a teleporter. So that's why I did that. Oh yeah, what am I doing? You can just equip the axe. Alright guys, help me look for fruit. Maybe this will be the advantage when I start doing the show on live streams after the 1,000 viewer mark. Or sub mark. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys. I probably mentioned it to the other show a few times. As soon as I hit the 1,000 sub mark to celebrate, I'm going to start doing live streams. I was thinking Twitch live streams, but I'm still relearning how to use Twitch. It's changed a lot since I first signed up for it. So I'll probably stick with YouTube and do the whole super chat thing. But I won't just be doing Entropia live streams. I'll be doing them for clone evolution, Entropia, gravity wells, and different paranormal topics. I think I'm going to go back to my Joe Rogan style podcast where I just chat with people and look at images. I have a few different people that have been messaging to come back on the show, even new guests, so the only thing is I'm very hesitant to do it right now because of the fucking technical issues. You can see when it goes badly and I fucking end up having a meltdown, it's not the greatest. So I gotta try my best to get a technically working sound before I start saying yes to doing it. Pretty sure the nice thing about doing the live streams is I can pick the resolution settings. And if my internet didn't suck balls, I could actually live stream 4K. It's just the upload speed is not good. Come on, I was really hoping to find some minerals or fruit or something. So I can, by the time I wrap up the episode, have a variety of items to show you guys that I grabbed. It's kind of weird. I thought the Aatrox would have got me by now. From what I recalled, they were surrounding a show. Now I gotta be more grateful. I think a lot of things are starting to go in my favor, as much as I got shitty things going on too. Just gotta be more optimistic and keep focusing on the good shit. And life is always gonna be full of turds, and if you think about it all the time, it's just gonna drag you down to the shitter with them. Yeah, there was a metaphor for life for you, right? Don't get dragged into the shitter by the turds. I know I'm tempted to look at the other screen, but this one is in live time, so it's not so bad. Come on, rocks. Want to pick some rock? Pick the rock. Yeah, so that Bonnie's auction's in 2 days, so that's what I was going to do. I'll message Bonnie as soon as I'm not recording. Just give her a heads up that I'll be a verified bidder too if she wants to add me to the list. Would have been kind of neat to know how many verified bidders there was already, but like she said, it's confidential or whatever. Yeah, look at that. I walked the whole way here without needing to use my shit. What the fuck? I wasted oil. Alright, we'll hit up the storage and I'll show you guys what I all collected. It's a shame. I was hoping I had something else to show off that I collected, but 3 ped of oil will have to do. Excuse me. Now apparently our weather is switching back to heat waves again. I figured that was going to happen. It was just a fluke that we had that really cold spell. Holy shit, look how many people are here, eh?
Hello.
It's Angel's here, Leon, Gabriel, Tommy, Crazy Hunter, Euphoria, and Volt 3. Or Volt 43. Sorry, Volt. Now it's kind of nice to visit Calypso for a change, just for how many people are here. Hey, I got a pet of shrapnel here. That's always nice to find. Oh, I left 2 pet of metal residue also. Alright, so today's episode I managed to pick up 97 sweat. That wasn't too bad. But the biggest haul for today was definitely the oil. So I wish everyone good luck. Hopefully you can manage to pick the oil quick too. Finishing quick is my specialty. Merchandise below. You can just hit the more information button. It comes in bed sheets that are very popular with the ladies. I think that's what they like to hear most. I was just checking out some more of the items that I got in storage here. And it looks like I have 4 ped of this wood. So if anyone needs some moonleaf board, wants to buy it off me, I can sell it to them. I've got a little bit of wood shavings, a little bit of fern. So I might bring those up to my FOMA shop or just try to unload them here. It'd be nice to get a few extra Project Entropian dollars. Alright, so I guess for now I'm gonna TT some of the shrapnel. Before I do that, let me split it. See, why would I sell it if there's the same amount either way? I'll keep that 85 in storage. Alright, so far my trip to Calypso is starting to turn out pretty profitable. You can see I've already turned a profit of 3 ped. I guess you can minus that from my cost for flying here. So basically I just covered the cost for flying within landing in a few minutes. Some people are saying it costs a lot of money to do space travel in Entropia. You can see if you do it properly you can actually cover your expenses. Not that difficulty. Like I could probably spend all day collecting oil there, maybe pull off 10 ped, yeah? It was 3 ped in a matter of minutes. I think that might a little bit of luck thanks to you guys. Hey, there's a sweat cult. I like the sound of that. I'm just kidding. I am the owner of the sweatshop after all, huh? Right, Patreon, if you guys want to help out, you can do that. Or if you want to just send me money by, Interact email transfers, you could do that now because I just gave my email address and full name. And then, what else is there? Society 6, yeah. The Society 6 store has my merch, the Finishing Quick. I got that on there because of the oil. You can see, right? That was pretty quick. Swagbucks is the one you can get all the discounts when you shop online. I noticed is not only percentages off, but they find you all the discount codes and stuff too. So I was actually saying that because it was true the whole time. Didn't even know. Right, GameKit is the one you get paid to be a gamer, but you should do it on Entropia Partners instead. Sign up below. Entropia Partners is linked to actual Entropia, so don't worry, it's not a scam. And then there's some people that don't like it, but they usually get banned because they're using those VPNs. You're not allowed to do that because they have to know your IP in order to verify your ad revenue. So anyways, Hideout TV, same thing, pay to watch videos, Bitcoin's that lottery spin that I did earlier. And Virtual Mate's a sex machine for adults and men only. But if ladies need a sex machine, they can still contact me. Probably best by that email address. I'm just kidding. And then anyways, what else was there? Entropia Zine and all the other Entropian YouTubers. Make sure to check all those guys and girls out because they have some cool channels too. Alright, oh yeah, and then the coolest vampire in Entropia is Raven Jade's shop. If you want to check her and her YouTube channel out, that'd be cool. Let's see. I think that's about everything. Right, so if you happen to get some oil from a shy in your vaporizer today and it tastes worse than cannabis oil, give the show a dislike. But if that doesn't happen, you can help with a like. I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, take care and see you later. Bye for now. Oh yeah, make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Here's 3 at the same time.